data. Mike McKee has the latest. Morning, Mike.
Good morning, John. Everybody keeping an eye on jobless claims. Isn't going to get a whole lot of information. No change almost. 209,000. Last week, revised to 12. So we're really not seeing many changes.
Where are these jobs? What jobs are we talking about here? This is just an arbitrary number. Anyone could submit the survey and say, yeah, I'm hiring. Like, there's hiring everywhere.
Changes there. And the continuing claims number, 1,782,000, just up a little bit from 1,776 the week before. The interesting thing is Bloomberg Economics has a piece out that suggests that maybe jobless claims are being distorted by efforts by states to cut.
Oh, they're being distorted, are they? Shocker.
Down on fraud, and that's why we're not getting a comparative rise in jobless claims, but we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Philadelphia Fed is out, and the Philly Fed number goes to negative 0.04 from 26.7, a big drop. Prices paid at 47.9. That is down from 59.3, surprisingly. And prices received at 26.3. That's down from 33.5. So a little bit of an odd number there in terms of the pricing numbers. And housing starts come in at 1,465,000, down from 1,507,000. That's a 2.8% drop. Building permits up by 5.8%. We'll see if that translates into actually anything.
So there's no jobs and things are expensive. That is the fundamental take here through all these numbers. And, so this is down 2%, this is up 1%. No, the truth of the matter is things are expensive. There's not a ton of jobs and homes are expensive, and it's difficult to pull permits and build things.
What people are really going to be watching, guys, is a little bit later this morning, we get the S&P Global U.S. Manufacturing, PMI, Services, and Composite. Those will be the preliminary numbers for May, and we saw downturns in Europe when those numbers came out as the war started. Those will be the preliminary numbers for May.
This is everything you need to know about what's going on right now, right? If we were doing a good job managing our economy, managing our government spending, it would be cheaper today to borrow than it was yesterday. But as the rate of cost of borrowing, that is the biggest indicator that we are not doing well in how we manage our giant bureaucracy. It just consumes money and then spits out a terrible product on the other side. And so many people in my comment section have all sorts of they're socialist, really. They just think the answer is just give the machine more money, not the machine itself. And it doesn't matter how much evidence you present to them, bond yields could be at 42%. It doesn't matter what you say, they will never agree with you because they fundamentally think government is the answer to everything when it is actually the problem. We need a smaller government.
And we saw downturns in Europe when those numbers came out as the war starts to take a turn on the economies, and we'll see if we get that same result here.
If you've got a small channel and you're not making money yet, even $50 a day might sound unrealistic. But